Engineering at Siemens Digital Industries Software. And I'd like to talk to you today about how Solid Edge and the Solid Edge portfolio can help your company's digital transformation. So let's get started. So let's start with a little context. What's going on around the world? Well, one of the things that we see is an explosion in complexity. Your customers are asking you for more all the time. More secure, smarter products, more personalized products, sustainable products. You're working as a company to be more cost effective. All of these things add a great deal of complexity to your product design and development process. Well, we can look at this complexity either as a problem or we can look at it as an opportunity to leverage complexity for your competitive advantage. And we do this in three ways, really, through the comprehensive digital twin by providing personalized, adaptable, and modern systems, and providing you a flexible and open ecosystem in which you can develop your products. Now, one of the ways we're able to bring this to you is our investment. The investment over the last several years has been just phenomenal. You can see on the slide here a list of companies that we brought into the digital industries software portfolio. We have literally invested more than 10 billion euros over the past several years, and we've become one of the largest and most successful software companies in the world. In fact, we're one of the top 10 software companies in the world these days. And really, Siemens Digital Industries is all about how we help companies like yours transform into a digital enterprise. And that digital transformation is enabled by Accelerator. Accelerator is an integrated portfolio of software and services, and it really blurs the boundaries between these traditional standalone things, whether that's electronics, mechanical, software. It really ties all those together into one seamless whole. An accelerator really starts with Solid Edge. You can think of Solid Edge as your on-ramp to digital transformation. So I know many of you are familiar with Solid Edge as a CAD system, and it's a great CAD system. It's always had very strong offering in sheet metal, 2D drafting, large assemblies, all those traditional strengths. But one of the things you may not know is how broad the Solid Edge portfolio has become. So in recent years, we've added solutions for electrical and PCB design, additive manufacturing, structural and flow simulation. Technical publications take all that data that you have and start producing those professional publications using that tool. And of course, all tied together with data management solutions and collaboration, which is becoming more and more important. So Solid Edge is your on-ramp to digital transformation, and more than just CAD, it's a complete portfolio of solutions. And this is an area I really invite you to explore more today and beyond. So think about whether you can integrate horizontally across your organization. Do you have electrical needs and PCB needs and mechanical? You can tie all that together with Solid Edge in a very cohesive way. Or in simulation, can you front load things more so that you have fewer prototypes on the back end? Solve problems early and really deal with the complexity that you're faced with. In manufacturing, both additive and subtractive, and understand that additive, which used to be just prototyping, has now become additive manufacturing, producing production parts using additive techniques, and Solid Edge supports you in this way. And in addition, CAM technology, some of the best and deepest in the world, now offered with Solid Edge. I talked a bit about the technical publication side, whether these are printable documents or these are online web pages and catalogs and such. Great solutions here, and you have all that data already available to you that you built over the years. So why not use that and produce the documents, web pages that you need? And finally, this data management collaboration area is just growing so much in importance. There's some great solutions here, and I really want to talk a bit about this in a little more detail, to be honest with you. So what we're seeing in the industry, and have been for several years, even pre-pandemic, is distributed teams and the need to collaborate more effectively. So we started quite some time ago with things like streaming Solid Edge in a web browser or monthly subscriptions, which has turned out to be a great way to consume your software. We've added to that over the years with the ability to have your settings follow you as you move from machine to machine, or view and markup on any device, and the notion of being able to share projects online becoming very popular, adding augmented reality recently. And now we've really kind of come full circle to a great offering in Solid Edge 2022 that I'm sure we'll talk a lot more about today. But the notion of being able to have your desktop tied into the cloud to be able to share information amongst colleagues seamlessly and really be able to get that true collaboration that you've been after, all so much more important these days in the current environment of distributed engineering. And this is possible because Solid Edge SaaS subscriptions include Accelerator Share. Accelerator Share lets you collaborate with customers, partners, suppliers very seamlessly using cloud-based technologies, anytime, anywhere, any device. I think you're really going to find this very valuable to your operation. There are customers already implementing it, and I want to talk to you about one of those right now. So Harsh International is a US-based company. They're based in Colorado, and they're an experienced Solid Edge customer. They manufacture farm machinery and other industrial equipment like truck hoists and feed and dairy mixers, grinders, that kind of thing. And Harsh continues to drive innovation, and in doing so, they needed to be able to get at their design files, regardless of where they were, and streamline their collaboration between engineering and the management teams, and really just streamline their processes in a distributed environment. Well, so Harsh reached out to Siemens, see how we could help with their business needs, and Accelerator Share was really the right solution in this case. Accelerator Share, it synchronizes your data between the desktops and the cloud, and it allows teams across the organization to access that data and collaborate with one another. So whether it's putting something into a real context using augmented reality, or it's streamlining collaboration and discussions amongst the teams, Accelerator Share fits the bill there. Now, always the real question though is what were the results? And you can see them here and they're very compelling, right? Very dramatic. So 50 to 75% reduction in development times and a 25 to 30% reduction in product related meetings, which is an amazing, amazing result. So Bob Brown, you can see his quote here at the bottom, looking it back, I don't know how we got along without it. Those are the kind of things, the kind of productivity you're seeing from customers using Accelerator Share. They're going to continue to roll it out more broadly. I invite you to look more deeply at this because I think it can be a huge value to your company as well. So most of the folks listening today use Solid Edge in a very traditional way on your desktop. And that's the same as Harsh International that we spoke about a few minutes ago, how they used to work. But what are the benefits of Solid Edge SaaS, subscription-based Solid Edge with Accelerator Share built in? So of course you have all the same things you've had with Solid Edge in the past, all the great 3D modeling, all the manufacturing model prep, all the things you need as a business. But you have more also. You have secure cloud storage where you can collaborate with other users, scalable to full Team Center PLM. You also have the ability to do augmented reality. That's a fairly time-intensive task, and it's great application for the cloud. The ability to put your CAD design in the scene, into a real-world scene. Very easy to do and works on mobile devices like an iPhone or an iPad. Talked a lot about Harsh and collaboration. This is super important, right? You can collaborate across different domains. You can collaborate across manufacturing and engineering. You can collaborate across electrical. Accelerator Share supports all sorts of products in the DISW portfolio and allows you a single source of truth so everybody's talking about the same thing. And of course, it is designed to allow you to work any place, any device, anytime. And so really it provides a broader scope to your entire organization, not just engineers, but folks in the management team, purchasing, whomever it might be. So as I leave you today, I want you to remember just a couple things. The first being that Solid Edge is so much more than a CAD system. It's a great CAD system, but think about your opportunities to make your business more productive, to really go through digital transformation. Is it electrical or PCB design that you want to get working on? Integrate that with Solid Edge Mechanical, additive, subtractive, simulation, illustration, and publications. All the tools are there for you. If I ask you to do one thing here, it would be to step back and take a broader look at your organization. How can you leverage the Solid Edge portfolio? Now, we continue to offer a very traditional way to do this on your desktop with Solid Edge perpetual licensing, and so on. But we also offer now Solid Edge ZAS, and that is traditional Solid Edge, but with extra benefits. All those benefits we talked about with Harsh International, collaboration, the ability to work across the teams with a single source of truth. And what you saw there was great productivity increases by adding Accelerator Share through Solid Edge ZAS. So I invite you to look at that more carefully as well. Talk to your partner, talk to folks here at the event. I think you'll find that it's very valuable. So thank you so much for spending a little time with me here today. I think you're really going to enjoy the rest of the event. Thanks very much.